Hello and welcome to the Hospitality webinar. My name is Katie Devaney and I am the Program Coordinator for the department, and so glad that you're able to join us for this presentation about a hospitality certificate or minor, and also just how you're able to enroll in SPS in general. So we'll start off here with a little bit of information about St. Louis University. It was founded in 1818, and it's the first university west of the Mississippi. And we have two locations. We have one here in St. Louis, and also a second international location in Madrid, Spain. The education is based on Jesuit tradition and values, and that's something that's upheld in every single course. You'll have some interaction with those Jesuit traditions, which is very unique and a very acclaimed idea for this institution. It's also ranked among the top 35% of all 281 national universities, and we have over 100,000 alumni and counting. It's a 12-to-1 student-faculty ratio, and our total enrollment is almost 14,000 students. Where 86.5% of students receive financial aid, and we were ranked very well this year. You may have followed the Billikens. Our basketball team in particular was doing very well. We have 18 NCAA Division I sports aside from our claimed Billiken basketball. So it's a very good time to be a Billiken. All right, so what makes a difference for SLU for busy adults? Well, we know, for one, that you are busy. So we have 5 accelerated 8-week terms per year instead of 16-week-long semesters. This makes it easy to commit for just 8 weeks and get those courses underway. The classes are available online, on campus, or blended. Now, the hospitality classes are offered exclusively online at this point, but some of the other courses, especially if you major in organizational studies or general studies or what have you, will offer those on-ground classes as well as blended. The on-ground classes meet just once a week in the evening, so it's easy to go to work and then pop over for class. And then you're able to take 1 or more courses per term, but you're able to choose that pace that's the best fit for you. So 1 to 2 classes is a great pace and able to complete the classes quicker than if it's a 16-week schedule. And tuition is also half the cost of SLU's day school, which is a wonderful discount. And then finally, you have a degree from St. Louis University, which is wonderful and something that everyone would love to say. All right, so a little bit about the hospitality industry. Right now, there are 255 million employees, and this is from 2012, so they are growing continually. In the last 12 months, 444,000 jobs have been created, and we're expected by 2020 to increase those jobs by 73 million more, which means 1 in every 10 jobs worldwide will be in this industry. So as you can see, it's growing exponentially and continues to grow so. So I just wanted to kind of give an introduction quickly to the different opportunities that exist within this industry. So when you think of hospitality, you may think of hotels or events, and there's so many more things you can do as well. There's wedding events, there's social events, there's meetings, there's expos, there's casino and gaming, there's food and beverage, so that is a huge sector with bar and beverage management, catering, banquets, there's country clubs as well, and there's also attractions and theme parks. National parks fall under that. There's several different things that you can do within this industry. So just kind of expanding your world to what exists, and you'll learn much more throughout the classes that you take as well. Just a bit more of a career outlook for event planners, which is a very hot career right now. It's expected to increase of 44% by 2020, which is huge. The other sectors are also increasing as well. So the gaming industry has a 13% increase, and then food and beverage and lodging both have an 8% increase in just a few years. So this is great for all sectors of the industry are growing again quite rapidly. So just a bit about how this program is organized and the options that you have to take. So if you're looking to get a bachelor's degree, you can do that by getting your major in organizational studies, and this is also available online, or some classes are also offered on ground. The core requirements are 48 hours worth, so this is your basic gen studies, we call them, and if you're a transfer student, Carol will be able to tell you more about that. Some of those may be able to transfer in, which would be great. Within the major of organizational studies, there's 27 hours, and then the hospitality management minor is 21 credit hours. You also have 24 hours of general electives, and those can be around from all different types of disciplines as well. So you'll have a total degree credit of 120 hours from all those combined. Or if you're looking just to get a certificate in hospitality management, maybe you already have a bachelor's degree or just looking to learn more about the industry, you can just take the certificate, and that's just the 21 credit hours, which is a total of 7 classes. So you can get that done within about a year's time. So we move you right through that, offering several class options for each term to move you through quickly. And what those classes are, you may be wondering. Well, we have some great options here. The first one is an introduction to the industry, where you'll learn more about those photos I just put up. The next one is a new course that will be launched next year. It's International Travel and Tourism. Event Management is the first course in our newly revised program that will be launched this summer. So if you're a new student and you're looking to enroll this summer, that is the first one that you'll take, which will be very exciting. Branding the customer experience is a mix of customer service and a branding experience as well, so a bit of marketing, but not too heavy on that. This is a new course as well and will be offered in the fall. Hospitality Technology is a mix of all different types of systems and ideas and new up-and-coming innovative processes that are used within the industry. Hospitality Administration is, again, a leadership type class. And then the capstone is wonderful. This is the final class you'll take at the very end of your career here at SLU, and this will provide also a hands-on practicum experience for a few hours each week. You'll be able to get in and get a first-hand perspective of what it's like to work in that industry, which is a wonderful end to your career here at SLU. All right, and then finally just some more things that kind of make us different from other universities that also offer hospitality. We have the development of core competencies necessary to manage a hospitality organization. So at the end of the day, you want to be able to do something. You want to be able to manage an organization to the best of your ability. And these courses will be able to provide you with those core competencies like leadership, like administration, like problem-solving skills, through case studies, through guest speakers, through all sorts of different mediums, to be sure that you feel comfortable handling any kind of situation. It also combines critical thinking and hands-on experiential learning. Whenever we can, we like to get you out of this even virtual classroom and into the actual environment because so much learning happens there. And then finally, you'll receive lots of professional development. We have a great networking event called SLU United that will be offered in the spring in April. And this is a great time to come together with industry professionals and also those other students in the program, which you may only see virtually through discussion boards and such, and then also other industry associations to better gain your professional development through networking through those associations as well. And then finally, we have an outstanding hospitality industry advisory board, which really has the best interest of the student at heart, always. They are extremely engaged. We meet about every other month, if not every month, always looking for ways to assist the students, be guest speakers, be a practicum host site, and have also been very generous in their time and treasure, and we have 2 brand new scholarships this year as well that we'll be offering beginning in the fall, thanks to their donation. So it's a great group to work with. All right, and finally, I'm not going to play the video, but there is a video that will be linked on the website from one of our students, Geneva, who will be graduating this May. Actually, she's gone through the program and just has some wonderful insights for new students, how to manage your time, what you can expect from the program. So make sure you check out the link that will be located on the website next to this webinar link. All right, so I'm going to turn it over to Carol, and she will guide you through what it takes to enroll in SBS and what you can expect in the admissions process.
Thank you, Katie. Again, my name is Carol Ventoris. I'm one of the admission counselors here, and like she said, I'm going to just share with you a little bit about how to apply and how to get into this program to take these exciting courses. So we do have some admission requirements. We're looking at individuals that are at least 22 years of age. They have about 3 years of work experience, not necessarily in hospitality, just in general, and it can also be a part-time job. We're looking at a 2.5 cumulative GPA or a GED score of 2250, which is passing. We're also looking for some college credit already, around 15 transferable credit hours, which is around 5 courses. Now, let's say you don't meet these requirements, please don't shut down this webinar right here and now. There are ways that we can admit you without meeting some of these requirements. We would have a meeting with you to decide the best fit for you. As far as transfer credit, if you are looking at receiving a whole degree with us with an emphasis in hospitality management, like Katie said, we're going to review your transcripts individually and by case-by-case basis. We can transfer up to 64 credit hours from a community college and up to 90 from a four-year institution. These institutions do have to be regionally accredited for us to take their credits. Now, if you already have an Associates of Arts or an Associates of Science, these can fulfill some of your core requirements so that you're going to transfer in as a junior. Again, everything is case by case, and if you do want a transcript review, you can always just contact myself and we can go ahead and move forward with that. The admissions process. We like to make things not complicated. You're already a busy working adult. We take your time into consideration, so we don't want to make this a long, drawn-out process. So there's just 3 easy steps. You want to apply online for free. There's no cost with our application. You'll want to request your official transcripts from all previous institutions attended. We can't do that for you, so that's something that is your responsibility. And then after your transcripts and your application are received, you'll meet with either Eric or myself, the admission counselors in the office, to do your admissions interview. We'll also talk about policies and procedures of the school at that time and get any questions answered that you may have. When can you apply? When can you start the program? Like Katie mentioned, we have 8-week terms, and we have 5 of those throughout the school year, and you can apply for any term and start the program at any time. So the next term is starting June 2nd, which is about 2 months from now. That's just a little too soon for you, or summer is just not your thing. We do have a term starting in fall, which would be August 25th, and then 8 weeks later, October 20th. We also have spring start dates. We just didn't want to get you too far ahead of us. As far as tuition, Katie mentioned we're half off the traditional day school here. So I like to say you're automatically receiving a scholarship by coming through us, yet still receiving the same prestigious St. Louis University education and degree. So you're looking at tuition being $610 per credit hour. We do understand that still might be a little steep, but we do offer several scholarships, not only the 2 that Katie mentioned through the hospitality program, but other scholarships offered for just our students only, and we also offer financial aid. So some of the scholarships that are being offered, we have a new student incentive scholarship, which I like to mention to any new student that has never attended school with SPS before is eligible for the scholarship. New student commitment scholarship, same thing. If you're committed to scheduling classes with us for a year, we can get you for that scholarship. And there are many more, especially if you're majoring in organizational studies. There's a Hearn and Product Scholarship for that degree only. We only have about 1,200 students here at the School for Professional Studies, or SPS. So overall, you're not competing against that many students. Dwindle that down even more to that new student, those starting in June, which the deadline is May 9th for that scholarship, you're not going against that many people. So we do have quite a few scholarships available, which are free money for you to assist with your education. Financial aid. I'm going to walk you through a little bit about financial aid, just in case you need to utilize that to help you assist with school. Where do you apply? If you've never filled one out before, you do want to fill out a free application for federal student aid. Again, this application is free and is found on the FAFSA.gov website. If you accidentally go to a website that is asking you to pay to fill out your application, file it, you are on the incorrect website. Again, this is a free application. If you have any questions about the application or about where to go, you can always contact us and we'd be more than happy to help you. You do want to file your 2013-2014 FAFSA if you're looking at starting in June, but if you're not looking until the fall, then you'll just want to fill out the 14-15 FAFSA. Both are currently available. So you'll want to file your FAFSA. Once your financial aid is packaged and you're admitted into the program, you'll want to accept your financial aid through us. You'll complete a master promissory note for your loans and entrance counseling to make sure you understand your loans and your repayment options. Payment plans. Now, some of you may have tuition remission through your employer. There's 2 different options. Your employer could reimburse you directly, and if that's the case and they don't reimburse until after grades are released, you can file deferred billing paperwork. That way you don't have to owe any money up front. Sometimes your employer will pay us directly and no money will go through you. Now, if you're looking at paying out of pocket, we do have payment plans available for our students. So you can have a monthly payment plan. One choice is there's a $75 upfront enrollment fee, and there's no interest charged during your payment plan. Or you just pay monthly, and there's a 1% finance charge on any unpaid balance. Depending on the amount of your bill will depend on which one is more beneficial for you. And Student Financial Services will most certainly assist you with choosing the correct plan. Financial aid, their office hours are a little different than ours, so they're available Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 8:30 to 5, and then they do have extended hours on Wednesday from 8:30 to 5:30 p.m. This is their general line here. Once you're admitted, you will have a specific financial aid counselor that you'll be working with, and that phone number will be provided for you, and so will that individual's name. But you can always call the main line or email them, and of course you can find more information at their website at finaid.slu.edu. So our contact hours are a little bit different because we understand the restrictions around our students. So we're here Monday through Thursday from 8 to 6 p.m. and then Friday from 8 to 5 p.m. You can always call our main line or email us, and of course our website where our application is found is busyadults.slu.edu. This is our main campus, so I know the hospitality program is fully online. The organizational studies program, some of those courses are on ground. They can be in our building at Brewster Hall or another hall here on campus. But this is where Katie and I's offices are, and all full-time faculty and staff members are located. We're on the corner of Lindell and Vandevenner, right across from Mulat Theater. There's a whole team that's here, not just Katie, here to support you throughout the entire program. You'll have an admission counselor to support you through the application process, and you'll have an academic advisor to support you throughout the rest of the program with any concerns, questions, and registration needs that you may have. So Tanya Griffin is our Director of Enrollment Services. You'll see Eric and myself in the middle here. We are the two admission counselors that you could be assigned to. Lauren Snowden, Justin Smith, and Deb Blancourt are three of our academic advisors that will assist you throughout the program. Donna Kelly works with our community outreach coordinator with our certain partnerships with local hospitals. And Beth Prunty, you'll hear if you call the main line. She's usually the cheerful person that answers the phone and directs you to the correct individual. You can always stay connected with us, not just necessarily by calling us, but you can also find us on Twitter, you can find us on Facebook, you can find us on LinkedIn, and you can see some of our good videos that help describe our program on YouTube. So there's several ways to stay connected with us and see what kind of upcoming events we may be having.
All right, well that is it. Thank you so much for joining us. Again, this is our contact information. You can find mine here at the bottom of my phone or email, and then Carol or Eric's as well. If you have any questions at all, please feel free to call at any time. Well, thank you so much. We've enjoyed this, and we look forward to hearing from you soon.